Hello and welcome to Junk Journal July for 2023. My name's Leigh, I'm from Australia, and during the month of July I'm going to create something in my little accordion journal using the prompts provided. These are going to be quick projects that I hope will motivate and inspire you to do something in your own journal every day. This is an open challenge hosted by Meg from Meg Journals. Okay, let's see what today's prompt is and get creative. Hello and welcome. Thanks very much for joining me. I'm so happy that you're here. We're up to day 19 of Junk Journal July. So the prompt for today is interactive. So I thought I'd make a fold out for my accordion journal. So I'm just going to use some coffee dyed or tea dyed paper to make that, and then attach it into my book. Now I have all those die cuts that I haven't used, or I have used a couple of them, but I've got a heap left over, and I know what will happen to them if I don't use them. They'll end up getting thrown away, or they'll just get moved around on the desk until they get ripped or whatever. So I'm going to add them to my little fold out. I'm just trying to make the fold out and get it to the right size and have the right amount of pages on it. I'm going to glue it together with some art glitter glue, so I needed to join two bits together to make this. When I get the fold out completed, I'm going to make a paper hinge to hold it into the journal. I've decided to make it like a double fold out, so I'm making another like 2-page fold out that'll open in the opposite way to this first one, so you'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. I had to think about how to attach it. I sort of couldn't get my head around the bottom page for some reason. It was just a block I had to work through. But I eventually got there. And what I did with the back page is I glued it down onto the journal on 3 sides and left the top open, and made that into a pocket. So it will attach like that, then the hinge goes on there and the other fold out gets attached to the hinge. So the first one I made will open to the left, and the one I'm making now will open to the right. And I've just left that top unglued so that I can pop something inside it. I had to do the folds a couple of times. The pages seem to get tangled amongst themselves in some manner. But all the crease lines just add to the character. This is the bit that I'm going to use as my hinge. I'm just trimming it down a little bit. So that's getting glued onto the left hand side. Now I'm going to glue on the first little booklet. Now you may notice that my pages aren't square. They're not all folded the same size. They don't sit in the book straight. I'm not really concerned about that aspect. I actually quite embrace that messiness. I think it adds, well, in my opinion, it adds some charm to the book itself. I like asymmetrical, uneven, upside down, inside out things. So this little flip out works perfectly for me. It may not be the sort of thing that you would want to do yourself. If you're into straight edges and everything being neat and tidy and squared off, unfortunately this wouldn't, I mean, you could do it yourself and make it that way, but I'm not concerned that nothing is neat and tidy or squared off in my book. So I'm just checking to see how everything is folding. It seems to be going okay. I had to adjust the first section that I glued on because I'd glued it too far over and it was catching. So all I did to fix that was to fold that excess back onto itself, and everything's working fine now. I'm going to think about how to decorate the pages. I did actually round the corners on the first little flip out and the front page of the second one. I'm going to lay a strip of washi tape over that piece that I folded back just to tidy it up a little bit. I've got my little pile of die cut flowers ready to go into the flip out, and I'll just attach them in with washi tape. I've got some like narrow washi tape, so I thought I'd use them, and some of them have got pieces that stick up a little bit, so I used a little bit of art glitter glue to hold them in place. I decided to use up some of the bits and pieces that are lying around on the desk as well, so there's a few birds that are going to get stuck in here. So all my decorative pieces are glued in now. I've made a little tab with some washi tape, and I've left the second little fold out blank, so it's for writing on. So it's a little journaling spot. I'm happy with the way that's all looking, how the book folds, how it fits into the book is quite tidy. It looks nice when you see it unopened, if that's the word for it. So when I flip through, turn over, and here it is here. Yep, that looks pretty. Open it out, that looks nice. And pull it back the other way. There's the journaling spot. Yeah, so overall I'm very happy with this one. Alright, let me know in the comments what you think of this and how you would have tackled this interactive prompt. Love to read your comments and answer your questions. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and we'll see you for day 20. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting. Cheers from Australia. Hooroo.